How's the shot? I can't see. I didn't look at myself before you opened. Cut it off.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Welcome to Carolina and Company Live with Cecil and Amanda, bringing you the hottest entertainment news across the Grand Strand.
Hello, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is Elvis Day.
That's right. Elvis's birthday is today. He was born in 1935, and if he was living today, he'd be 78 years old.
That's right.
The king of rock and roll. A special show for me. Let me show you. Let me just show you what's in the audience here today. We're going to have a lot of Elvises. Take a look. There you are. Hey, wave, everybody. Thank you.
I have never seen so many Elvises at once.
Me either. And they are in the building. And we've got a great show lined up today. All kind of cool stuff.
I'm super excited. This is really exciting.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Plus, we're going to give away some CDs from Elvis. So you got to be listening, and we're going to have a little Elvis trivia and all that.
That's right. We have a great show for you today. But first, we need to check on the weather. It's raining Elvises.
But not raining outside, so that's some good news. Live view from your Surfside Pier camera out there. We have some high clouds moving in along the Grand Strand right now. Thicker a little bit as you head further inland, but not a bad start to the day along the Surfside Pier camera. 61 right now in Myrtle Beach, jumping quickly with that sunshine breaking free, even up to 61 in Georgetown. 54 in Florence and Darlington, where the clouds have been a little bit thicker. 55 in Marion and 57 currently in Conway. We'll actually see most locations staying shy of that 60-degree mark, aside from the Grand Strand where we have seen those peaks of sunshine. But you can see plenty of cloud cover will fill back in and knock down those temperatures from the 60s for the Grand Strand back to the upper 50s briefly. Rain should stay away from most of our backyards today. Some showers over toward Louisiana and eastern Texas. We'll also watch those showers offshore, staying pretty much further offshore. But we could see some rain chances increasing tomorrow and Thursday, isolated in nature to widely scattered. Widely scattered for Thursday, isolated on Wednesday. But by the end of the weekend, into the weekend, high pressure off the East Coast will build back toward the coastline, bringing in some spring-like warmth. And that means 70s for highs. This afternoon, temps will mainly stay in the upper 50s. A few spots that have seen that 60-degree high should drop back down to the upper 50s with those extra clouds. Can't rule out a few sprinkles, but most locations will be dry today. Isolated chance of a shower on Wednesday with mostly cloudy skies, still making it to the mid-60s. We'll hold those mid-60s with a 30% chance of showers on Thursday. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, low to mid-70s for highs with plenty of sunshine and wake-up temps in the mid-50s.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. An area school district wants to put armed officers in all of its elementary schools, how it plans to do it, and what school leaders hope it will accomplish. A subdivision went to Horry County to help fix its roads. Now residents say they're not getting what they're paying for. We'll tell you what they plan to do about it. And Georgetown County votes tonight on the Pawleys Island Plaza. We'll have the latest on residents' fight to keep out a big box store. That and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on this special Elvis Day, celebrating Elvis's birthday.
That's right, and he would be 78 years old. He died at the age of 42. He'd be 78 today now. You can look online and you can find computer sketches of what Elvis would look like today. Now, in case you're wondering what Elvis would look like today, let's take a look at him. Here we go.
Let's see.
We've got some sketches. There we go. There's Elvis on the left, and there's what he would look like. There's one in the middle and the one on the end.
Wow.
So at 78, that's what Elvis would look like. You know, at one time I was really getting into Elvis. You know, I was kind of dressing up like him and, you know, doing stuff like that, you know. I was kind of getting into Elvis a little bit.
I was going to say, at one time you were getting into him. Oh.
Marilyn came to see me one time.
I had to watch walking over that wind, you know.
Jailhouse, real. You know, I've done a little bit of everything, and we just have a good time with Elvis, and we've got an Elvis question today. We're going to give away some CDs, too.
That's right. We're giving away CDs. So what is your favorite Elvis song?
My favorite movie, I'm going to tell you, my favorite movie is Loving You. There's some great songs in there. Loving You is one of my favorite. Teddy Bear and his mom's in that show. So if you've never seen an Elvis movie, you need to see Loving You. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and you can get a lot of his music right here. He has so many songs out.
He had, I mean, it's unbelievable. This man is, you know, he holds so many records for so many gold records and everything. But we're going to give away some CDs, so you got to be listening to make sure that you know the answer when we give it to you.
That's right.
Right.
I bet it's an Elvis question.
It's going to be an Elvis question. It is. All
right. Well, speaking of Elvis, let's hear Elvis right now. We have a young Elvis with us.
That's right.
Take it away.
Free to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
All right.
Blue suede shoes.
Hey, that is just one. We've got 7 Elvises in the building and 8 Elvis wannabe.
I know you are. Do you have blue suede shoes?
No.
Did you ever?
I never had blue suede shoes.
That surprises me.
I never did.
Actually,
I didn't like that song that much, really.
The
Carl
blue
Perkins
suede
did
shoes?
it first.
I like it. Well, I like the way Michael sings it too.
Yeah, Michael does it. He rocks it.
All right. Well, hey, I think it's giveaway time. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it. We've got 2 CDs here that we're giving away from Elvis. One of them's a collection of Elvis songs from his movies, and then there's another one, a 2 CD collection. So we've got 3 CDs we're giving away, and all you got to do is listen, know a little bit about Elvis, a little bit.
Yeah, this will actually show if you're an Elvis fan or not, or how well you can Google, I suppose.
Right.
But just go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina, and click on the message button and answer this question right here. What is Elvis's middle name?
Yeah.
I do not know.
You don't know that?
I don't know.
Really?
What's the first letter?
It starts with an A.
It starts with an A.
I'll tell you that.
All right. All right, there's your first hint. All right, stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company live on the special Elvis Day show that we have for you today. And now we have a couple Elvises to talk to.
That's right. We've got Michael and Dwayne with us. And Michael just did a little singing for us a minute ago. Now, Michael, tell me a little bit about doing Elvis. How long have you been doing this?
Been doing Elvis 4 or 5 years or so, 4 years.
Yeah, well, you're a little young to really dig Elvis.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, nobody's too young to dig Elvis.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah? But you just...
How'd you get started? Somebody looked at you and said, you're Elvis. You look
No,
like
I was just a fan as a kid, and then luckily my hair was the right color. I mean, it just happened.
Just got into it.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't impersonate
I understand.
Elvis?
Now, all right, let's go over to Dwayne. Dwayne, now, how long you been doing Elvis?
I've been doing Elvis since I was about 14 years old.
Really? Wow. All right, now, what is your favorite Elvis movie?
My favorite Elvis movie would have to be probably Live a Little, Love a Little. That was my very first Elvis movie, and that's the one that got me in wanting to be Elvis. He drove a dune buggy. He had a good-looking girl. He could sing anywhere, and he had a Great Dane. So he was cool.
And that was the greatest thing about Elvis. No matter where he was, he'd start singing, and a band would start up. He could be in the water, out in the desert, and Elvis would start singing.
That's it, man.
That's right.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie is probably King Creole.
King Creole. He did a lot of great acting.
Good acting in it, yes.
Is that how you guys study to, be the performers, is watch all the movies?
More like the live footage rather than the movies.
There's so much footage out there, and luckily I got to see Elvis live 4 times.
I did too.
So I got to see him in Greensboro Coliseum. That was my very first concert. So it's, you get to pick up things along the way. So, but there's so much footage out there. You can find plenty to study from.
Well, I watched him. I saw it in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and my tickets cost me $12 back then.
Wow.
It was a long time ago, and I really enjoyed it and watched all the ladies jumping on the stage.
I was going to say, did just as many women jump and scream and grab at you guys, too?
Well, the coolest thing, and he'll remember this, the coolest thing was when he walked out, whether the lights were on or there were so many flash cubes, the whole building was lit up. Mm-hmm. And then you could tell when everybody ran out of film because it got dark again.
That was cool. Well, guys, we thank you. We've got a lot of Elvises we're going to try to talk to today, and we're going to try to get some more singing on it. We just appreciate you guys being with us.
We thank you, too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I knew that was coming.
Stick with us. We'll be right back. More Elvises to come.
Elvis Aaron Presley was born in a 2-room house in Tupelo, Mississippi on January 8, 1935. Elvis had a brother, Jesse, but he died at birth. After graduating from Humes High School in 1953, he went to Sun Records, run by Sam Phillips, and paid $3.98 to record a 2-sided record. It was My Happiness and That's When Your Heartaches Begin. He later recorded That's All Right Mama that got his break into the music business. In 1956, Elvis made his first TV appearance on the Tommy Dorsey Show. He went on to do Milton Berle, Steve Allen, and of course the Ed Sullivan Show with the famous Jordanaires backing him up. He was paid $50,000 for 3 appearances on the Ed Sullivan Show, more than any performer had ever been paid to be on television. On the 3rd show, he was only shot from the waist up. Elvis was on top of the world, but then Uncle Sam calls, and it's March of 1958. Elvis starts a 2-year hitch in the Army. Elvis was still recording during his time in the Army and had 10 top 40 hits. In March of 1960, Elvis heads home and starts concentrating on movies. He did 31 movies and 2 music documentaries. In December of 1968, his comeback special was a big success, dressed in a black leather outfit. In the 70s, Elvis went back on tour. In December of 70, he goes to the White House and meets President Nixon, and the president gives Elvis a Bureau of Narcotics badge. And this picture of Nixon and Elvis is the most requested picture at the Nixon Museum. In January of 73, his global satellite concert from Hawaii with 1.5 billion people watching the live show. The double album from the show sold 5 million copies. In 1975, Elvis bought a Convair 880 jet for $250,000, and he spent $600,000 to refurbish it. He named it the Lisa Marie, his daughter's name. After Elvis's divorce, his health started deteriorating. Early on August 16th, Elvis discussed some last-minute details of a trip to Maine for a concert the next day. He then retired to the master bedroom around 7 a.m., and later that morning, he died of heart failure. Today, Elvis is just as popular as he was before he died. Graceland is the 2nd most visited residence with 600,000 people a year. The White House is number 1. Elvis died in 1977, 35 years ago, and he's still rocking and rolling. Wow, a little history of Elvis. If you didn't know anything about him, now you do. We're back with more Elvis.
I have learned more Elvis in the past couple years. More about Elvis working with you. And today, we are surrounded by a ton of Elvis performers.
You got
Very
that right.
exciting.
We got 2 of them on here now. Let's see who we got. King Shazam. He's the older looking Elvis, and Alex, a young kid doing Elvis. How about that?
Sir.
Now, you just getting started?
Yeah. I've been doing it for about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes, sir.
You only look like you're about 13, man.
I'm 18.
18. Now, how did you get into Elvis?
My parents, actually, they're big Elvis fans, so I grew up listening to it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what's your favorite Elvis song?
Have to be Way Down.
Ooh, that's good.
It's a good one.
Recorded in Jungle Room.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, did you? Okay. All right, what's your favorite movie?
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, King Shazam.
Well, I guess my favorite is Little Sister.
Little Sister?
Yeah, and I liked his Elvis on Tour in Greensboro. Was mentioned previously, but I like that. That's one of his best documentary movies.
That's right. He had 2 documentaries, I think it was. Now, how long have you been doing it?
I've been dressing out for about 6 years, but I started on board on Carnival Cruise about 14 years ago in one of their end of the cruise tour talent show, and did 14 years ago. Did Can't Help Falling in Love for the first time.
Nice. So you've been doing this a long time. Any advice to the younger Elvis next to you?
You know, just dance lessons, singing lessons, whatever.
Learn it all?
I've had 3 vocal coaches, so.
Can you do a little Can't Help Falling in Love with me by yourself?
Wise men say only fools rush in.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Alex, can you give us a little something right quick?
What you want to hear?
Anything you want to sing?
Anything?
Yeah, give me something.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's out at the end of Lonely Street, that's Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, man, I tell you what.
Nice.
Elvis is in the building, I tell you that.
Yeah,
Elvis.
something I want you to mention. Talk about the Elvis fan club.
Well, we moved from the Charlotte area about 2.5, 3 years ago, and the wife called Graceland and said, we want to attend your nearest local beach club at Myrtle Beach, and they said Charleston or Wilmington. And she said, no, I mean Myrtle Beach. They said, well, we don't have one yet. She said, good, send me an application.
And now we do. There it is. All right.
Is.
Thank you guys so much. It's Elvis Day, and we're going to leave you with another Elvis performance.
Do it.
Kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never, my love won't wait.
Yeah.
We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, down, up and away you want, we'll be rolling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, so baby, what do you want me to do?
Young Elvis is right there, looking good, sounding good.
Alex and Michael there. Now we got two more guys with us. We got Ron and George with us. And let's start over here with Ron. Ron, how long you been doing Elvis?
About 12 years.
12 years?
12 years.
Now, why did you want to get into doing Elvis?
I grew up with Elvis. I mean, from 56 on. I mean, I saw him on Steve Allen, and I was hooked. I mean,
hey, I was too.
Every record, when he come out, I bought every record.
You
saw him 9 times in concert.
9 times?
Wow.
Did you see him on the Ed Sullivan Show?
I did see him on
I ran all the way home from church that night to see him. I sure did.
Last time I saw him, I got to shake his hand.
Really?
Front row seats. Right?
Wow, now that's pretty amazing
That was
to
pretty
shake
cool.
the
Have you
King's
washed
hand.
your hands since?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so, too. All right, now what's your favorite movie and song?
It has to be, favorite song is Don't Be Cruel.
Yeah?
Loving You. Toss up between Loving You and King Creole, but I think Loving You.
Both of them's good, yeah. Don't Be Cruel, the flip side of Hound Dog, and Don't Be Cruel sold more records than Hound Dog. How did that happen? I don't know. All right, let's move over to Joy now. Joy, how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for about 26 years as a hobby, and then I just got into it full time for singing in the past year.
So you just go around, do it anywhere, different places?
I do a lot of
parties?
private parties and stuff, and I do it at a restaurant I work at too and stuff. Because I work as a dishwasher of trade, but this is my hobby here.
Nice.
Well, what's your favorite song in the movie?
My favorite movie is Jailhouse Rock. Favorite song is Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak Hotel, a #1 song from Elvis.
Do you sing while you're washing the dishes too?
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of times they'll tell me to shut up back there when I'm back there washing dishes.
Oh man, well we thank you guys. We're going to take you out with a little more music. We got more Elvis music.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we got Dwayne and Michael over there now. Take us out, guys.
Well, I find a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of lonely street. It's Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, can't go, but don't you steal my blue suede shoes. Or you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
Hey,
another Elvis.
That's right. This is a fun Elvis day, and you know what? We have an Elvis giveaway that we need to do.
That's right. We need to do that. We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we've got CDs.
Yep.
A couple
2
CDs. And the question was, what is Elvis's middle name?
Aaron Presley.
Aaron.
That's it.
All right. Congratulations to Kathy Hicks Baranow. You are the winner. And we had a lot of people answer that, so we've got a lot of Elvis fans out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Elvis, we have another Elvis to meet right now. Ron, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
Good. So you're standing out with the blue. How long have you been doing this?
Probably around 8.5 years, I guess.
Okay.
So, since I retired.
All right.
Retired.
All right. Retired and then start doing something that you love to do, huh?
Right, correct.
Fun stuff. You do parties and everything?
Do parties, do a lot of nursing home tours, and just finished a Christmas nursing home tour up in Delaware.
Oh.
So,
all right. Now, what is your favorite song and favorite,
favorite song would have to be probably Suspicious Minds. I think it's the most requested song that I have when I do them. And in addition to that, I like the original movie, Love Me Tender.
Okay.
Love Me Tender?
Love Me Tender. That's a great show.
Yeah.
He died in that. Colonel said no more. Elvis
That's right.
Not dying anymore.
Elvis is not going to die anymore.
Yeah.
That's
We
right.
got some more music coming up, but we're going to go straight to a break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. It's Elvis Day.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Thank you so much for joining us on our special Elvis Day.
Boy, it has been a great day. All the great Elvis is here, and we're going to leave you with a little bit of Don't Be Cruel, one of his big sellers. Thank you, everybody, for watching Elvis Presley Day.
You know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, then at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true.
Elvis Elvis is leaving the building.
If I made you mad, something I might have said, please don't forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.